What you are looking at right now is an extension of 37.14% for HCMC. At some point, it reached, I believe, 44% or thereabout. So in that session, the session of the 30th of April 2021, 236.7 million shares crossed the tape, which is below average. The average, I believe, is about 2 billion or thereabout for any session. So we have a position in HCMC, so it's important that we point that out to you. And you can see the market cap is $541.6 million. 309.497 billion shares are outstanding. You can see what we are looking at here. They broke through this 50-day trend line. It wasn't today that this happened. It had already broken through that trend line as at the previous sessions, but today it was just something else. You can see the RSI is improving. The price rate of change is also trying to look up as well. The unbalanced volume indicator still has a negative slope, but it hasn't really, that's because of the volume, so it's not because we have a light volume, so it hasn't looked up. MACD is above, MACD histogram is above zero and rising. That is what we're looking at here. Yes, it's above zero and rising. 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is very much bullish. It's right in the overbought territory at the moment. Momentum is also improving here. And the MACD is clearly above zero, and also above the signal line. Its trend analysis says it appears to be in a strong bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average is upward sloping. The MACD histogram is above zero and rising, but it's outperforming the S&P 500. The relative strength analysis indicates that it is outperforming the S&P 500. Momentum for HCMC is strongly bullish. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is above 80, the level which many analysts call overbought. This means that investors have been actively purchasing shares and driving the price higher. Yeah, the volume for that session was lighter than usual, trading to 236.676 million shares versus an average of 2.915 shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term selling pressure has given way to near-term accumulation by traders. It is indeed, I think, it is indeed. Historical volatility for 10 days is 665.5%. So before we go ahead, we can just simply look at this, and we can see that going by the price, it closed at $0.0024. It closed outside its one standard deviation range for the 10-day average price, or outside 68% of the expected range, a sort of range that is expected of HCMC to trade. So with this extension, it is now trading outside the 68% expected range. So since it is trading outside that range, it can be said that its volatility is gradually running away and the risk is increasing indeed. So that is also the case with the 20-day. You can see the 20 days, the range is 0.00184 to 0.00222. But the 50-day, it is still within that range. That range is 0.002215 to 0.0028155. So what we are looking at right now is that, given this low volume we have, this is a very low volume. It is almost like 10 times less. The indication there is maybe there wasn't a lot of selling that occurred. Maybe there wasn't, or maybe there wasn't even a lot of short selling that really occurred. I think a lot of market participants, a lot of the retail investors, who are also the bulk of the shareholders, the bulk of the current traders of HCMC, staunchly stuck to their position and did not sell. I think I'm speculating, I don't exactly know, But what is the good news about all of this extension? The good news is that according to the theory out there, the theory is that when you have a very low volume and you have an extension, a combination of a low volume and a price extension, you can see this is a double-digit extension. What it indicates is that this rally is not over. What it indicates is that the rally is not over. So we may be wrong, but what it indicates is that more and more participants might come back to participate in this rally. The theory is that if this extension occurred with a very high volume, then the people who participated in the rally may be going away with that high volume. But with a low volume, they are still there. There's still more room for them to go. What it also indicates is that maybe it is only a handful of market participants that participated in this rally. So right now, obviously, the stock has bullish signals written all over it. So this is what market participants and analysts are going to be watching. They are going to review all that took place and happened on this session, during the session, the session of the 30th, and they will clearly see that the volume is light, and maybe only very few market participants got involved. 10 times less what a regular session is. That's what it had. So the theory is that with a low volume and high extension, then the rally is not over. The reverse is also the case. So fingers crossed. Let's see what's going to happen in the next session, the session of the 3rd of May 2021. So, but in any case though, the stock has gained 37%. It's really hot. We all are big fans of HCMC, but you have to be really careful. Just observe, watch, and see what's going to happen. I'm not going to advise you to jump in and start buying more. That's just be cautious, So the only thing we're saying is that we believe this rally is not over. More and more market participants are likely to come in and join, and there is a good chance that the session of the 3rd of May or subsequent ones might lead to yet more extension. So let's watch this space. Let's see what's going to happen. There's a good chance that there's more extension on the cards. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for watching this video.